What is up, my Ark survivors? This is Alcarin bringing you a different kind of video than we normally do, and this happened by accident. And if you like this video, please hit that like button. It lets us know if you want to see more like this. And if you're new here, sub us. I think it'll be awesome. So the backstory on this video, this is the secret Ragnarok Underworld, or Underworld of Ragnarok. And I don't know if this is reproducible legitimately. It all kind of happened by accident. And so the backstory on that is, basically, I was doing a metal run and we were in the canyon area. I was driving the Anki, or not the Anki, I was driving the Kets, and Lucy was on her Anki, right? And I think I accidentally clipped her Anki into the side of one of the pillars, and then she, of course, dismounted or fell off the side, clipped off the side, and then she fell through the pillar into some water, and then through the water, we weren't filming at this point, but through the water, and then eventually fell here, took a ton of damage. You can see the Anki's health at the top. Also, what's really weird is she became the Anki, and I don't really understand how that works. Like, she was on the Anki, and now she is the Anki. So she fell down, the Anki had a good amount of health, didn't die. She's here now, and it looks like usually when you clip through the bottom of a map, it looks pretty unfinished. Like, you get down there, and it's, you know, it's kind of weird. Like, it's empty, there's no buildings. But here, this is odd, because I'm looking at it, and I mean, from the looks, you see little huts, you see fire. It seems to be so far like enclosed off. There's not a whole lot of places to go. I think we tested harvesting. You can get wood, you can get thatch, you can get fiber. We weren't able to test building because we didn't really plan this. It was just kind of, we fell in here. We didn't bring any building materials. We weren't really sure, like, we weren't able to dismount from the Anki. I think we tried that. So we were just the Anki, right? And so we're looking forward, and we're just trying to explore the boundaries to see, you know, where, like, how big this is, how far it is. A lot of people that we know said that basically that this was like that starter area when you're creating a character, that background where you can kind of see the houses and the, you know, the faces. I don't have during the character creation screen, and it was just kind of weird. Like, I don't know if this is it. And also, I was searching all over YouTube trying to find something like this, and it may be out there, but I wasn't able to find anything. So I figured we would just film this, and then, because it wasn't planned, and then voice over it after the fact. So that's what we're doing, and we're just kind of exploring the perimeter and seeing, hey, you know, where can you go? You know, how big is this? And you know, and can you even get out? I don't even know. And so, like, that's just kind of what we're doing. So basically, while we're exploring this together, and I don't know if anybody else has seen this, we're going to, we have our server information's in the down there. Currently, we're running a Ragnarok island cluster, 2-map cluster. Yeah, but our hardware is kind of old. It's an older server, and by the end of the month, it's what, 9/17 during this recording right now. By the end of this month sometime, we're going to end up buying all new hardware, and the idea is that we want to make it top end. We want to run dual solid states. We want to mirror them. We want to host it. We want to have, you know, top end processor, 32 gigs of RAM. You know, we want to have a really badass server that we want to host on for you guys. And we actually host it ourselves, which is really cool. But the idea behind all this is that I want to run like a 4 or 5 map cluster. Tell me what you think. I've seen a couple other people run 2 or 3 maps. I don't know if anybody's running all the maps. So also we run lots of mods, and I really like it. Also, we're going to be taking all the content. Anything that you guys earn up to this point is going to be transferred over. There isn't going to be any data loss. It'll just be pretty much added maps. Okay, so we're moving up on a village here. Look at this. Okay, so we got a campfire, some spoiled meat, chains. Like, this looks like more. This can't be on accident. Like, this has to be constructed. There's torches. There's fences. I don't really understand like what this is about. What this area is for? Is it like a holding place? What were the modders thinking when they came up with Ragnarok and they designed this? Have you guys seen this before? Look, we can gather. There's thatch. There's wood. I mean, what is the point of this secret underworld? And it doesn't look like, I think we've gone full perimeter at this point, and you can't even go, you can't get out, as far as I can tell. I think we're moving up here to the center of the village. See if we can see what's up here. It's also really dark, and it seems like it's always this dark. It never gets lighter or darker. There's no day-night in this secret underworld. Look, there's a stone building there with like what looks like some sort of temple, like worship type thing on top of the stone. We're gonna go up there and check it out. You got your little fence area there. Got some pillars. Okay, so we're moving up. It's kind of hard to navigate on the Yankee. Okay, so look at this. Oh wow, there's like little slave people that are dead at the bottom. I don't know what that's about. Have you guys seen this before? Leave a comment down there and tell me what you think. If this is new discovered, or if I'm just covering something that somebody else has already discovered. So like on our new server, we run 4 or 5 maps. What are people wanting? Obviously, it's going to have Ragnarok. It's obviously going to have the island because people have already built on those maps, right? So we got to carry that over. But there's going to be 3 other blank maps, and I think Scorched Earth is definitely going to need to be in the cluster. I definitely want Aberration to be one of the maps. And the third one, I'm not really sure what it should be. It could be the center, but I think the center is kind of overdone. It's kind of overexplored. Should it be like a new custom map that we're not familiar with, like a modded map? What do you guys think? Tell me down there, what should the last map be for our new cluster server? It looks like we're moving up on like a ballista, on a broken carriage, and a bridge. And I see like a campfire with more dead people. Like what is, oh wait, there's some dead animals on that carriage. Okay, we're moving across the bridge, over the river. I don't see any dinos yet. So I don't think there's any dinos in the secret underworld. Let's see, is there, can you even go in these buildings? Doesn't look like there's any doors, but I see some plants inside the buildings, some crates. It looks like they got raided. Oh, there's a well. I see a farm. What's in the farm? Are there actual crops in that farm? Okay, so there's some loot items on the ground. I don't know if you can pick those up. And again, we can't get off the Yankee to even pick stuff up. I think we're stuck as the Yankee during this tour. I think later on we're going to try to log out. Oh, here we go, right here. Yeah, we're going to try to log out, and we're back. We're logging into the cluster. There's the name of our server. We'll be adding more maps later on. It looks like, okay, so we're loading into the Ragnarok side. Join last played. We're seeing if we stay as the Yankee, or if we separate at this point. Are we still going to be in the underworld? I don't know. This is new territory for us. And we're back. It's super dark, and I can barely see. You can see the MOTD up there. It looks as though the Yankee is separate and the player is separate at this point. But I don't know if we can move around. We can move around. Okay. We're getting on the Yankee, we're actually riding it, but it's just super dark. So maybe the days do change in the underworld. That's pretty cool. All right, so we're exiting game again, and we're gonna come back. Hopefully it'll be a little bit brighter. I don't really know, this is new. Okay, we're back. It's still just as dark. We're off the Yankee again. It's looking like you can get separated from the animal, and it's under the map still, but I don't think you can legitimately get out of this location on your own. All right, so yeah, we're saying right here, Lucy discovered the Shadow World to the server. She fell through the map. At this point, I think we need admin assistance to come in and actually pull her out. I don't think there's any way. Like, she could always die and maybe respawn and get back to base, but I think she'd lose her Anki at this point, and I don't think this is a fair way to lose your Anki. You should have a way for somebody to come fly and get you, or some way to get out, and so I think we're working on that right now. But also we get to kind of see a nice view of the village when it's really dark. It's kind of nice. You can see the smoke coming out of the top. Okay, so we're back to the farmish area. I guess I wish we would have went through and harvested some of the crops to see if we could handpick the crops, or did we end up doing that? No. No, we didn't end up doing that. So, I mean, Lucy is the one that's stuck. I'm commenting on what she's doing here. I'm on the other side, and I'm just watching her screen at this point. I just hit the record button just to see what this is all about. This was totally unplanned. All right, so I think we've seen the whole thing. She tries to click on the temple blue thing. I don't think anything happens from that. There's no interaction as far as this map area is concerned.
And like, no matter what you do, there's no interaction.
There's no interaction here, and there's no dinos. and we never got to test if you can build or not. Now, for all the viewers out there, you might want to try to get here, like open up a single player mode if you know how to do that. I would, start your own single player mode on Ragnarok, maybe go into ghost mode, somehow get yourself to the canyon. You might not need to be at the canyon. You might be able to do this anywhere on the map. I don't know. This is where it happened to us. Ghost mode down through one of the pillars, go through the water, and see if you can get here. See if it's reproducible, and tell us in the comments, if you can get here or not. This was completely by accident, so I don't know if this can be done legitimately. I think Lucy's waiting for admin assistance to get out at this point. I think she's starting to freak out. I don't think she's going to get her Inky back. I think she's going to get stuck and lose all her gear. Now, I think this is what happens to players that fall down here. They just never get out. Right? I mean, how many people fell down here and I've seen this? Got stuck. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know how you get a bird down here. Maybe single player, you can ghost down here with a bird. Maybe ghost fly up, but as an Inky, you can't grapple out. There's just no way out of here. It definitely made for a fun adventure, and yeah. I hope you guys like the video. It's unique, it's spontaneous. Usually we film and talk at the same time. This is more of like, hey, film because we weren't expecting it. We're recording after the fact. It's very unscripted. Tell us in the comments, have you seen this before? Is this a known issue? Are there other videos out there that talk about the secret Underworld Ragnarok map? If so, if you guys like this, please remember to hit that like button. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for the resource map video. We're working on that, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace!